So what I'd like to talk about today is something that I call Mantality. That's Mantality. Not to be confused with Mentality. Mentality. What Mantality is the apparent inability for some men to look at a female in the presence of other men and not say something sexual. Now, where this comes from for me is I work in the home service field. The job that I do requires me to go to other people's houses to perform the services for which they have hired my company. And I work with a partner. I work with the same person every day, day in, day out. We're always on the same crew together. And what I've come to have to deal with, I can't even say come accustomed to, because it still actually kind of irritates the crap out of me. So anytime that we're driving down the road and he sees, and he's always the passenger, actually, I'm always driving, which is actually kind of annoying too, by the way. I never get to not drive. But while we're on the road, if he sees a woman that he deems as attractive in any way, shape, or form, and you gotta believe me, it doesn't take much for this guy to basically catcall at a woman, even if the windows of the vehicle are rolled up completely, that he's saying, "Oh, baby, hey, mama," and I'm not even gonna try to replicate the inane shit that comes out of his mouth when he sees a woman that he thinks is attractive. And I've even called him out on it sometimes. When I'm in a less gracious mood, you might say, I'll look right at him and go, "Dude, enough. I don't need to hear it. I understand. You want to fuck anything with two legs and a vagina. It's okay. I get it." But for some odd reason, he still feels it's necessary to verbalize his approval of every female we meet. And God forbid that the people whose house we arrive to have pictures of an attractive daughter anywhere. And because while we're doing the work, if the customer is without of eyesight or without of earshot or whatever, he will look and make gestures like, "Oh, check that out. Yeah, I want to bone that." And it's just, after a while, it becomes completely and totally ridiculous. But the unfortunate reality that I'm faced with is that he is not the only person like this. In fact, there are a hell of a lot of guys who can't look at another woman with men in the room without feeling the need to let every other guy in the room know that I'm heterosexual. I want to have sex with that woman because she's attractive. I just wanted you all to know that I'm a heterosexual and I want to have sex with that woman over there. And it comes to the point where you just want to laugh and pat the guy on the back and go, "We understand you're hetero. We're not worried about your sexuality, man. It's okay. We know that you like women." And that's the only real reasoning that I can see that these people would engage in this behavior repeatedly and over again, and without even listening to the person they're stuck with every day, going, "Dude, knock it off. I'm tired of hearing it." It's almost as bad as your mom jokes, which I can't believe people are still finding funny. But apparently the same person refuses to admit that it's just making your mom, based off whatever statement you just made previously, that, I say something like, "Man, it's really, this job is turning out really hard." "Yeah, your mom says it was hard last night while I was dicking her." And so, this is just not funny anymore. And he refuses to admit also that it's not original. He says, "Oh, it's always original. Every your mom joke is different. It's based on a situation. It's funny. It's different because everyone is unique." And I'm just like, dude, no, it's the same fucking joke over and over again. How is this funny to anyone who's older than 12? And is this how people expect men to act? Is this how we're required to act? Because if it is, you might as well just shoot me in the motherfucking head right now. Because I refuse to behave in this way. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if that's what the behavior is required for my gender at this point, you might as well just fucking slit my throat, because I refuse to participate. Just as a point of clarification, I myself am also a heterosexual. I'm fucking married, okay? So not only am I a heterosexual, but I'm a stupid fucking heterosexual, okay? And so it's not an issue of me just not finding women attractive. Hell, I like vagina just as much as the next heterosexual, but I don't feel the need to go and voice my approval of every woman. And that's basically the point of the initial first part of the rant, and I just thought I'd bring that up because I was reviewing the things that I had recorded, and I said, wow, an ignorant person might think that I was gay by listening to what I had said, and I go, just as a point of clarification, I am a heterosexual, and a stupid one, and so it's not an issue of me not finding women attractive, it's an issue of me not understanding why someone would not be able to cease this behavior when he knows the person sitting next to him every fucking day is sick and fucking tired and so fucking pissed off about it that I can't even fucking talk.